Rosie Mercado for Life is Rosie for ScorchMag.com. So today we're going to give you some tips on dark circles. Now we know that a lot of women suffer from that problem. It really is the truth. It comes from the genes. There's things that you could do naturally at home. So today we're going to give you some tips of how you could beat that little problem. So some of the remedies that you could start at home is number one, it's the very most important one that you could do, is get your 8 hours of sleep. It really not only helps your dark circles underneath the area eye, but also it makes you it helps you look a lot better. It gives you the energy that you need, and it contributes obviously to the puffiness around the eye. So number one, make sure you get your 8 hours of sleep. Tip number two that you could do is make sure and drink plenty of water. Water affects our overall state of being. So water will always give us that nutrition that we need. Not only that, it balances our body out and also moisturizes and hydrates our skin. So we need moisture and hydration underneath that area eye to avoid the puffiness, and there again, to kind of make sure that we don't have that really dark circle very prominent and looking out there. There's only so much that you could do, but these are things that you could really help improve that. It will not get it completely rid of, but it will help improve. So now what I want you to take a look is what I have here. I have a little bit of cucumber and I have some potato. Now potato is a bleaching agent naturally, and cucumber has a lot of oxygen and really helps smooth, moisturize, and oxygenate underneath the dark circle, underneath the eyes with the dark circles. And also don't forget your tea. Those tea pads really, really help a lot. Now, things that are really important. Now, it's a very inexpensive treatment that you could do at home. Make sure you cut the cucumbers or the potatoes that you might use underneath the eyes. Cut them in thin slices. See? And what you want to do is make sure put them in a glass plate. After you put them in a glass plate or a bowl, you can put them in the fridge and make sure that they get cold. You want to make sure that they are nice and fresh, they're cold, and that's not only going to oxygenate, it's going to moisturize, it's going to give you the bleaching agent that you need for the skin, and at the same time, it's going to really refresh and cool down. So that's one of the things that you could also do to help dark circles underneath the eye. So now that you've done the potato and the cucumber, one thing that I did mention before was your tea. Now the tea, what that helps with is puffiness. I don't know if you ever had a bad night of sleep, or maybe you didn't eat that healthy the day before, and then how does that result? You get the little puffiness underneath the eye. Make sure to keep tea bags around. Now the tea, what you want to do is make sure it cools off, and once that's cooled off in a cup, you make sure you pull the tea bag out and place it over the eye. Make sure that you are relaxing while doing that, because the most important thing is for your body to absorb, you have to be in a relaxed state. Another thing that you could also do is make sure that you're wearing a good moisturizer underneath the eyes and a concealer. Concealer comes very handy when you've done everything and you're still dealing with that problem. Use a concealer that's one shade lighter, and that will be the last method to help you reduce the dark circles underneath your eyes. This is Rosie Mercado for Life is Rosie for ScorchMag.com. Make sure and check us out at Facebook, Rosie Mercado, at MySpace, Miss Bellissima, and also Twitter, Miss Rosie Mercado. Don't forget to check out MissBellissima.com, where you can get up-to-date tips and also the best makeup that you could have in your hands now at MissBellissima.com.